Hello and welcome to the closed beta for Tom Clancy's The Division. This is the new MMO-lite from Ubisoft, and it should be somewhat similar gameplay to things like Destiny, where it's kind of like a bit half RPG and a bit half shooter. From what I can tell, it's going to be a cover-based shooter. Yeah, quite looking forward to trying this, so let's create ourselves a new agent. As I understand it, they've actually restricted quite a lot of the customization options in the beta, and indeed quite a lot of the functions of the game are not present in the beta, so things like crafting will be out, advanced skill, perks, talents, that sort of stuff will be out. And I think the leveling is restricted to just kind of like the very, very start of the game, but we should be able to at least get a feel for what the game is going to be like anyway. It's just waiting now for the servers to respond. Here we go. Right, so as I mentioned, it looks like they've locked out things like hair, markings, accessories, but we can at least hit random and see a couple of options. Looks like they've only got 3 different heads, I think. So let's just hit random a couple of times until we get something that looks not terrible. That will do just fine.
Hey! Just hold on!
Cutscene. So yes, I believe we come into the game at about level 4 already.
Come on back! I need you!
Which probably just means that we've just skipped the tutorial area that will be in the final game itself. Looks like she got shot through a gas mask into the face.
Hell, at this point, you're more okay than me. Shit! That explosion took out the commander.
Okay, maybe exploded in the
We
face.
have a job to do. We're still gonna do it. It's just...
Landing in 1 minute. Should be able to see it coming up on my right.
Please help. Man, New York looks, well,
Found out
ruined.
a little more about the first wave. They're all either dead or MIA. So this is up to us. That's why we need to get it together, right now.
JTF 68 to tower, visual Hudson.
I presume we're silent protagonist here.
That explosion was their right in. Okay, clear to land. JTF 68.
Usually you need some time to know if you can count on someone. Well, we're out of time. I bet's on you. It has to be. I hope to God I'm right.
Welcome to Hudson Piers. I'm not sure what you're looking to get out of this. Everything behind this gate is a goddamn war zone.
Good to know.
Command here.
Captain Benitez was in charge. He was leading ops in the post office, but we lost contact when he left base this morning. If he's still radio silent by tomorrow, there's talk of pulling out.
No one's pulling out. We're taking this city back. Get whatever gear you need. I'll catch up with you.
Good luck out there. You'll need it.
No problem. Establish base of operations.
The quartermaster's your man. You'll find him just inside the gate.
Okay.
I got a stretcher at the end of the dock.
Alright, shift run. Hey, stretcher guys. Skill is not assigned. Sounds pretty cool. Okay, so like I mentioned, we're starting at level 4. So it's actually already gone ahead and unlocked the base skills from each tree for us. Advanced skills in general are not available in the beta. The first aid skill is presumably for group play purposes, but we do have access to pick whichever one of these we wish for our initial option. skills, equipment, virtually everything in the game can be modified later. Not sure if these will be unlocked as we play during the beta or if they're locked out entirely to us because we are only playing the beta, but we'll see as we get a bit further on. But for now, I'll just go for the basic pulse skill. That sounds the most useful for me at the moment. Space assign? No? Ah, okay. You have to assign it and then go back to the main thing and equip the skill. That's fine. F to equip mods, but we don't actually have any. Yeah, that's fair enough. What was that in the news? Give us your feedback. This is the beta. And the other one, watch us on Twitch. No thanks, I am busy playing.
Hey, this is bullshit. You can't just leave Manhattan. My brother and his whole family, they live up in the Heights.
I know, man. I mean, it's bad. It's real bad. Just give up and take
Everyone seems really, really worried, stressed, anxious. JTF officer discovered. I can see that appearing on my map, presumably because I'm getting close enough to it. Yeah, so M is the map key. This appears to be the area that we'll be playing. Oh no, actually, this appears to be the area we'll be playing in. Split into various zones. The red area might be bounding what's actually available in the beta, but we'll try and get past some of these at some point. For now, let's just follow our waypoints.
You know, I get why we gotta wear this shit, but honestly, it's like being wrapped up in paper mache. Can't get shit done.
Can I get one of those suits? They look really useful. Don't want to get sick myself. Lovely. Right. Gear vendor. Oh, we have no money at the moment. Weapons vendor. Again, still got no money. We can actually see some of the other players. Situation report. Okay. What's going on?
Agent, you look tired. Look, I hate to be the one to tell you, but we got so much to do here. So remember, wool is best in this weather, not synthetics.
Yeah, because it breathes.
They got me doing this radio business because I got the sciatica, but you can count on me to give you the info you need, honey.
Alright, well that's put a couple of side missions on our map. We'll come to those after we've done the first main story mission section. Oh, what was that? I saw like an information thing over here. Restock crate. Yeah, grenades. Good. Yeah, frag grenades. They will do nicely. It's all very pretty at the moment, I have to say. And for those that are curious, I'm running a 970 and have everything put up to maximum. It's just running smoothly enough. Honestly, can't tell any frame drops or anything. YouTube will of course butcher some of the quality of this, but from my point of view, it looks pretty cool. Alright, thank you for updating my map. A few other players. Okay. Well, primarily I'm going to be playing this through as if it was just a solo thing, rather than trying to take advantage of any of the co-op. Give you an idea of what the PvE experience is going to be like. I suppose eventually we might dip into the dark zone. It really depends on how much time I get to play before we end the beta. Barbed wire. Ah, refugees. and no one to let them through the gate. Fair enough. I heard someone refer to this game as a tactical shooter where you're basically fighting the poor and impoverished, which is a pretty horrible thing to say, and yeah, it does seem quite accurate. Okay, so this is the cover system. Yeah, it's not really much to say about it. It's, if you've played Gears of War and things like that, it's basically the same thing. You look at a bit of cover and you press and hold space to run towards it, and then look at other cover and hold space to run towards that. If you're out of cover, you're easier to hit. It's pretty simple, really. Okay, so where are we going? What's this encounter? Secure hostile stronghold.
Hostiles moving in from the street. We're pinned down. Where's my backup? I've got no one to send you. We've got wounded. We've got guys going over the wire. There's no one coming.
We'll go and do this first.
I'm sorry. I don't care. Anything you...
They sound like they need our help. We can go off exploring after we've established a base to operate from. Hey, civilian. What do you need? A med kit? Alright.
I thought empathy was dead.
A slouchy? That looks like a hat. Equip. Yay! Appearance. Hey! Well, that's going to keep me warm a little. Cargo jacket. Simple jacket. Simple parka. Parka, I think. Jeans. I'm actually quite liking this appearance stuff. Is there any way to look at me from the other side? I suppose I've got to have actually moved first. Let me see if I can do it from this side. No, you've turned away. That is not useful at all. Now how will I know what my cardigan looks like? No, walking boots. Okay, that will do. Yes, this looks good enough. Okay, so this is my pulse, the skill that I've assigned to my E key. It supposedly highlights allies and enemies on the map. And if there's nothing it detects, then it recharges faster, which is quite useful. It means you can sort of walk around and just go pulse. Try and make sure you don't miss anything. Highlighted this rat here. Wonder if we can loot things in here. I mean, I can use these as cover, which is climb over it as well. Nice. And then run. Ah, backpack. Yay, medkit. Well, that makes up for the one that I gave the lady there. Okay, so start off with your sidearm equipped, and can't seem to switch off it. Maybe it will let me in a little while. Nope, no door. And can't bust out through a window. And it's not glass that I can break. Okay. Gotta know your limitations. If I was trying to make a getaway through that and I tried to hurdle it and it just didn't work, that could have been problematic. I hear dogs.
No.
What? I was just listening to you guys. Don't be scared.
I got nothing you want.
Well, that may be true, but I wasn't trying to rob you. I mean, what sort of person robs civilians in a war zone? Plenty of cover in case there were any encounters around here. Are you a friendly dog? Yes. Well, friendly enough.
You're scaring me.
Sorry.
There is no sense wasting bullets.
Yep, I agree with that at least. Alright. Oh, that's nice. It shows you which route you've come along. So I took a little detour there and then busted back along here. Oh, cool. Oh, tab, toggle, GPS. Oh, that. I see. Way down.
Hey, I thought you were on our side.
I am. Ah, bad guys.
Alert. Intercepting JTF radio traffic.
Taking small arms fire! Small arms fire! Hooters have us in their sights! JTF hearing this? Please respond!
Tracking signal. Analysis complete. Uploading coordinates.
I seem to be having trouble shooting. I wonder what's going on with that. Yeah, I've got a weapon. I've got 2 weapons. I seem to have enough money for them. No, just shooting is not working. Right, well, please bear with me. I am going to pause this here, try and quit, and come back in and see if it fixes my problem. So, be right back. And I'm back. Yeah, don't know what happened with that. Just quit and logged back in, and yeah, tested all of my weapons. I can actually select them and shoot them now. Really no idea what went on with that, but you know, this is why we're doing the beta. So it's actually put me all the way back at Hudson, so I'm just going to try and sprint through everything and catch up to where I was. I think it's actually put me in a ever so slightly different route out of the hub. Yeah, so if I head back up here and then come along, that'll be back where I was going before. It's good to see that there are still civilians around and the whole area is not just like an entire war zone. What's this? Discussion about how to rob civilians. I think you're a bad person. I don't really feel bad that you're on the floor dead there. Of course, having just said, I wonder what sort of person would rob civilians in a war zone. Well, I guess it's that sort of person. Indeed. Here, have a med kit.
Good person.
Yes, I am. Ooh. Slightly better gun, I think. Well, does more damage, possibly. Fewer bullets in it, but I suppose that's going to be my sidearm. So only 1 medkit now. Cannot really afford to give away my last medkit because, you know, I might actually need it myself. I know I'm going the wrong way. I'm just having a little nosy around looking at the structures. Oh, something around up in there. There's like a chest or something. I wonder if I can mark it as a waypoint. That. Show me where that is. It's down there, and the GPS said go around the building, I believe. I have to say, this GPS thing is very useful, assuming it takes me to the right way to get to this. Ah, this is basically the same store I was in before, isn't it? Okay. Let's carry back on with our original mission.
Hostiles moving in from the street.
Okay.
We know that the base of operations is under siege from whatever criminals have taken over Madison Square Garden. We don't have numbers and they
Just
don't
head
seem to have a
back
leader,
into
but
that
the JTF
little
is stretched
garden
thin.
that I was
This has to
nosing
be our
around in.
first priority, Agent. Get our base back and we'll go from there.
Phone recording. Ah, there it is. Journalist interviews one of the JTF. Don't know what that stands for yet. One explosive bullet. Just the one. Ooh, safety holster. Yes, I will equip that. So yes, it seems that there are well, lootable containers around. I suppose chests really is the kind of equivalent from most MMOs. And of course, we already got this this lovely beanie from helping one of the civilians, so we can get gear that way as well. You two, do you need a hand, or am I just going to terrify you?
We can't.
Don't tell me you're going bad too.
Threats found too. Ooh. Yeah, let's ignore those for the moment and just carry on with the main story mission. Let's see if we can't get this. Oh, that's good. Let's see if we can't get this area unlocked. Oh, Sansa.
How's this screwed up world treating you? I'm not who you should be aiming that at.
So I think it was this junction that we were trying to engage in the firefight when we couldn't actually shoot any of our guns. We're coming at it from the west this time.
Let's see if the next shot's supposed to
Alert! Intercepting JTF radio traffic.
Taking small arms fire. Small arms fire. Looters have us in their sight.
Okay.
JTF hearing this?
And this time, yeah, there we go.
Tracking signal. Analysis complete. Uploading coordinates.
Alright, that's pretty sensible.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
We got tangos inbound.
Tango's inbound from where? What, further this way? There's one. Come on, just a little bit of head. There we go.
Target is secure. No more hostiles detected.
Cool. You guys alright?
Glad you showed up. Hopefully that'll make them think twice about hitting the next JTF patrol they see.
Now, do any of these guys drop loot? Ooh, possibly. hey, it's a ever so slightly better version of the pistol that we picked up. Yeah, it's alright. Let's have a look at that. So that's got a special ability on it. G, inspect. Oh, that's that's not quite what I expected when it said inspect. I thought it was going to show me more details about it. Small muzzle. No, these talents. Right, that's it. 100% more damage when the target is below 30% health. Oh, that's alright, I suppose. But the M9 is going to be better. It does less damage per shot. So, actually, I'm going to stick with... yeah, this newer one that I just got. Yeah, which is currently equipped, of course. You can see there is actually loot quality. Grey, green, etc., etc., all the way up to orange as per standard MMOs. So that's going to be easy to cope with. Yeah, there's that safety holster that I picked up. It's quite nice. Okay, let's carry on. Let's go back to primary weapon, there we go.
Dispatch, this is Division Agent Fei Lau, empowered and authorized by Executive Order and DHS Directive 51.
And blind in one eye.
Whoever you are, we're under an all-out assault. I'm not sure how much help you... screw it, we'll take anything you can give us. How are you on my comms?
Doesn't really matter.
We've got your back. Just try not to shoot at anyone who's trying to help you. Over.
Alert. Patching into local JTF radio channels.
Unit 43, be advised, you have incoming division agents as backup to your location.
About damn time you get us some help. Get him here right now.
Foster, we need support on the stairs. Martinez, move up on the flank. Go, go, go.
Let's try out a grenade. That's alright. That's cool. You can shoot them while they haven't yet gotten rid of their grenade, and they drop it. Like that. Alright, let's try my sidearm. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And the secondary weapon is submachine gun. Yeah, that's also alright. I think I'll eventually try and swap my secondary weapon for something a bit more useful. Because having a rifle, the SMG probably there's too much overlap in utility there. It seems that headshots do slightly more damage, or have like a greater chance of crystal core hitting or something. And you don't have to aim to shoot, that's also good.
Is now under control. My official report, the division saved our sorry asses.
Thanks for the report, Bravo Squad. Stay alert out there and keep it frosty. I'm glad you made it.
Now let's rebuild our base. Go on in and have a look around. I finally got some transportation, so I'm inbound. Let's do this.
Cool. Alright. Let's get into the base. Get things set up.
Air ventilation and purification systems online. Contamination levels lowered.
Agent, we need our base up and running, and we need to show the people of New York they're getting their city back. Our base of operations has potential, but right now it's a piece of shit and we've got no one to staff it. To get this place where it needs to be, we need people who know what they're doing. Like doctors, There's a virologist running a field hospital over at Madison Square Garden, but the whole area's gone to shit. With her, we can get our medical facilities online. Without her...
But what about the people that are already
JTF
using
commander
her
Benitez
services?
is out in the field and he's gone offline. Bring him back. We need him to set up a functional security wing, and it'll do a hell of a lot for morale. We've also got to restore basic services. We need power and the intel the grid can give us. They had a guy working on that, but it sounds like he ran into trouble patching us in. Without him, it's lights out.
Alright, so 3 people we have to kidnap and force to work for us.
Isaac can map itself to each of the wings in the base and sync their progress so we can have a bigger picture of what's happening here. And the more stable this base is, the better shape the city will be in.
Okay, well, a lot of stuff reappeared on the map. I say reappeared. Appeared for the first time on the map. And we've unlocked our first, possibly only base of operations. I'm going to call this episode here, and next episode we can jump into some of the side missions and a little bit of exploration. But thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I will see you next time.